The building manager occupied all 16 laundry machines, then had me evicted. So I read every page of our contract. I'm Marcus, 29, working as a paramedic in downtown Chicago. I live in a 200-unit apartment building with 2 laundry rooms, 8 washers each. Laundry room B is on my floor, right down the hall from my unit. Last year, the building hired a new manager. She's 47, gets a free unit as part of her job, lives 2 doors down from me. Month 1, I'm doing laundry on a Sunday afternoon when she walks in. This is my laundry time, she says. I need you to move your stuff. I look at her confused. The machines are first come first serve. She crosses her arms. I'm the building manager. I have priority for building amenities. Then she reaches into the washer, pulls out my soaking wet clothes, and dumps them on the dirty floor. That was just the beginning. Week 2, I get a notice on my door about a noise complaint. Playing music at 2 a.m. Except I wasn't home. I was working a shift at the hospital, and I have badge swipe records proving it. I file a dispute. Nothing happens. Week 3, another notice. Trash left in hallway, $50 fine. It was her trash from her unit. I watched her move it to my door. Week 4, unauthorized guest parking, $75 fine. My girlfriend has a valid parking pass. She just wrote her up anyway. By month 2, I had 8 fines totaling $450. My sister lives in the same building. Just do laundry when she's not there, she tells me. She's crazy, but she controls everything. Then came the breaking point. I worked a 36-hour double shift. Major accident. All hands on deck. Pediatric trauma that destroyed me emotionally. I got home at 8 a.m. on a Wednesday, hadn't slept in 36 hours, and desperately needed to wash my uniforms for my next shift. I went to laundry room B at 8:15 a.m. Every single machine was full. All 8 washers. All 8 dryers. Every single one had her stuff in it. Blankets, curtains, everything. She was washing her entire house. Each machine had a note taped to it. Building manager, do not touch. She was occupying all 16 machines. I went to laundry room A on a different floor, also completely full with regular residents. I came back and waited 90 minutes. She never showed up. Finally, I followed building protocol, moved 1 load of her dry laundry from a washer to an empty dryer, started washing my uniforms. 10 minutes later, she stormed in screaming, "You touched my laundry? That's theft!" She pulled out her phone and called the police non-emergency line while I stood there watching. An officer arrived 20 minutes later. She demanded I be charged with theft of services. The officer looked completely confused. "Ma'am, he moved your dry laundry to a dryer. That's standard laundry room etiquette." She pointed at me. "He's being evicted. This is the final straw." That night, she served me an eviction notice. 30 days to move out. I spent the next week downloading every document from the tenant portal. The lease agreement, 28 pages. Building rules, 43 pages. The Chicago Residential Landlord-Tenant Ordinance. The Property Management Company's Corporate Policy Handbook, 67 pages. I read everything twice and took detailed notes. Then I found them. The loopholes. Page 8 of the lease. Laundry facilities are shared amenities. No resident has priority. Limit 2 machines per household at one time. She used all 16 machines. That's 800% over the limit. Page 34 of building rules. Evictions require documented lease violations with 3 prior written warnings. She gave me 0 warnings before the eviction notice. All her fines never went through the proper dispute process. Chicago law was even better. Building managers cannot live in the building they manage unless they disclose conflicts of interest to all tenants. She never disclosed anything. All fines must be approved by the regional manager before being charged. She never got approval for a single one. And the best part, eviction within 6 months of a tenant complaint is presumed retaliatory. I complained about that first laundry incident 2 months earlier. I hired a tenant rights lawyer for $500. She sent an 18-page demand letter to the management company outlining every violation. The company's legal department reviewed it and called an emergency meeting. The regional manager showed up unannounced and interviewed 15 residents. Everyone had complaints. She'd been issuing fake fines to everyone to prove she was doing her job. Total, $12,400 in unauthorized fines across 47 residents over 8 months. She was fired immediately. For cause, no severance. She had to vacate her free unit within 14 days. The management company sent refund checks to all 47 residents. I got my $450 back plus a $2,000 settlement for the attempted illegal eviction. The eviction notice was voided and expunged from my record. Every complaint against me was removed from my file. She applied to other property management companies but couldn't get hired. Turns out unauthorized fines get you industry blacklisted. She moved back in with her parents at 47 years old, lost her job and her free housing. Now I do my laundry whenever I want.